Thank you for your patience, guys. Welcome to today. It's the 25th of January, 2021. Our mindset call here at the Wealthier World. I'm super fired up. For those of you that are new into the family, my name is Nikki Knows Now. I am a chairman here in the company, and it's amazing and it's an honor to serve you guys. It's a privilege, it's a pleasure, and I'm super fired up to host this Monday call. As I do want to welcome all those of you that have joined within the last 7 days, or this is your first mindset call. If this is, then please put some ones in the chat so I can personally welcome you. It's exciting. It's an amazing journey. It's a brilliant journey, absolutely amazing journey. Welcome to you. Welcome. If this is your first mindset call, you're new in the last 7 days, I just want to welcome you into the family. Notice I didn't say you signed up. We don't use that word. You enrolled or you joined the family. And the reason why we use those terminology, because it's a mindset, guys. A lot of companies, a lot of teams will say things like signing up. And when you sign someone up, what you're doing is you're doing it for yourself. When they join the family, you're now helping that person. It's a perspective, it's a shift. So you're now thinking about that person joining the family where you're taking on their goals and what it is about them. Has anyone worked in a sales background or anything where they say, how many signups did you have? All they care about is the numbers, right? I worked in a bank for so long and all they care about is the numbers. How many sign up? They're not signups, they're people. And so we respect people in our family. We don't call it signing up. It's enrolling. You're enrolling, you're joining the family. And so I want to welcome you into the family. All right. Welcome you into the family. It's an amazing family, the Wealthier World family. All right. Where we believe in enriching, empowering, and educating. That's our thing, right? Now, you would have seen our hashtags. If you haven't, our hashtags are just free more. All right. Just free more. Why? Because if we can just set out to help free people, we've done our bit, right? Just free more. You're just 3 more people away from changing your life. You're just free. It's all about impact. Impact over income, right? Impact over income. So just 3 more is one of our hashtags. Let's see who the real ones are. What's our next hashtag, guys? Now, there's going to be loads of different terms that you hear me say all the time. All right. There's loads of different terms that we say all the time, but we have some hashtags here. You guys will see them at the end of the promos as well. All right. So let's see what we got here. It's not impact over income. Let's see. We all should know this. So I want to see what's going on here. I really want to see what's going on. Chairman is the goal. Chairman is the goal, right? Why is chairman the goal? Chairman represents the income, right? A chairman earns a minimum of 10,000 a month. And so our hashtags are just 3 more and chairman is the goal. Our vision, our mission is to impact 1 million customers. We're currently at 400,000 customers, which is unbelievable, right? And, it's important that we understand as a collective exactly what it is that we're going towards, right? Exactly what it is that we're going towards. And so I want to shout out to all of the leaders that have been serving the system diligently. They don't get paid for it. Shout out to all those. If you've been on a beginner's call, put a number 1 in the chat. Shout out to all those that have been on a beginner's class. Shout out to all those running the beginner's class. They don't get paid for this. This is something that they do out of their own time. Most teams don't do it. This is a privilege. It's not part of your package. It's not part of your what you pay for. These people take their time out. So we want to celebrate all those that are currently running the beginner's class. All right. Shout out to the leaders that are also running opportunity calls, that are running HFX sessions. All right. If you guys are enjoying that, put a 7 in the chat. The extra services that you get on Zoom, these are not part of your package. I remember when I joined, the person that joined me simply gave me the link and I was on my own. There was none of this, guys. There was none of the launch document where you have a step-by-step program. There was none of the things that it took me 7 months to place my first trade because I had to figure out what it all was. So those of you that are coming in now, you're coming into true privilege. You're coming into blessings where you're able to place trades within 2 days, 1 day, 1 hour, because you now have a blueprint. We didn't have that. We had to create that blueprint. So shout out to all of you that's come in, that's placed a trade, right? That's been able to follow the system, that's been able to do, what it is that you currently do. Let me just let some more people in. All right. So I do want to do, before we go into the mindset session, I do want to just do a little bit of recognition. We like that. And so I'm going to do that. The first, I know I've started already doing that, but I want to recognize some people that, and I float around in different chats and I see different things. And I want to, we're going to go straight to Lisa's team first of all. And this has been nominated by, your leaders and your squad. Cereba, I don't know if she's on the call. Big up yourself, Cereba. Like we see you consistently waking up at 4 a.m. for Matty Pips. Right? 4 a.m. You're doing that HFX session, compounding your account for the last 3 weeks. Big up yourself. We celebrate you. We celebrate you massively. Big up yourself, Cereba. Naomi, stepping out your comfort zone. You done your first IG live. You done your first IG live, girl. Yeah, we recognize you. Amazing. And compounding your account as well. That's amazing, Naomi. Shout out to you. And the word has it on the streets, Lisa, that you and your whole team have committed to waking up 4 a.m. or staying up till 4 a.m. to simply trade with Matty Pips. And you guys I've seen some of those results, and that's a clue right there. And I hope you guys are taking notes. All right. Success leaves clues. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices if you want to see a change in what it is that you're doing. So shout out to the whole of Team Lisa that have been waking up at 4 a.m. to jump on Matty Pips. He is the creator of Cash Trap 2.0, guys. So who better to learn from than him? So shout out to him. We have Team Nakota. Let's have a look. Tarsia. Is Tarsia on the call? We want to shout out to you, girl, plugging into the education. I know you haven't even been in long. Always interacting in the chat, helping with, the reminders of when the calls are. Because there's a lot of calls. So we do need people to remind us that, hey, Neno's on. Hey, the educators are on. And you're always plugged into Monday Mindset. Is she here? Let's make sure we big her up. And Stacy, Team Nakota as well. Big up yourself, girl. Like, you have the elite pack. And some people have the elite pack and they don't really use it. They do one thing and they don't really want to explore everything. But you've been using, all 3 parts to that elite pack, plugging into the educators and also encouraging the team to log on to go lives as well. So shout out to you, Stacy. We'll move on to Ricardo. Is Ricardo on? I know he hasn't been well. Ricardo, he hasn't been well. Team Amina. I know he hasn't been well at all, but this is the thing about what we say: adapt, overcome, and win. Because despite being unwell, despite still being a little bit out of the action, he's still been making money. Isn't that sweet? Still sharing his profits, still placing trades, and he's currently, not well. So we wish you all the best, Ricardo, with your health, etc. And also as well, Gail. Is Gail on the call? I know she's really created a good rhythm. Sometimes it's a new thing to be able to, to come into this system and try to apply it to your life. But you've created a rhythm with your HFX trading. And I hear you're now going to learn your DCX and FRX as well. And you only joined the 13th of December. So congratulations to you, honey. Success definitely loves speed. We also have Natasha Springer. All right. We got a few Natashas in the team. I know you're trading with Millie and you ain't been in long either. Seeing those profits only joined the 12th of January. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations to you. Now we got another special one who's trading with Millie right now, Olivia S. Now Olivia S is in Auntie Anne's team. And I know when you joined, because I remember seeing you being welcomed into the chat. It hasn't been long, 2 weeks, I believe. And you have been plugging in with Matthew Taylor as well. So I think you may be a 4 a.m. girl if you're going on to that session. And of course, Millie, you've hit your compound plan daily. So well done to you. I know you're always plugging into these sessions as well. So shout out to you. I completely want to shout out to Paulette B as well. Again, Auntie Anne's team. Every time I do a call, I see Paulette's face. She always has her camera on. Her smile just makes me want to perform better. But you're always, you're trading confidently now. You're attending all the calls all the time. And, I know you're compounding as well nicely. So shout out to you, Paulette, always smiling. Now, we also have Carol. We celebrated Carol who hit P150 last week, and she's consistently copying and pasting her trades right now. So shout out to you, Carol. Egley, she's under Nikki Networks. Now, I messaged this lady today because I couldn't believe that she's only been in about a week. And there's a section in Discord, and that section is called other, it's almost like other queries, where people just been asking questions. And this woman has only been in a week, and she is constantly helping everybody else. If you check, let me see what her name is in the chat. It's an off-topic part of the chat. It's Zhao Peak or Pike. And she's always helping other people in the chat. I want to shout out to you because it's amazing that you've only been in a week, and when people ask questions, you're there ready to serve. And that is a true, it's a true testament to yourself. You see, some people come in and they say they don't want to build the business, and that's fine, but you can still make an impact. When we say just free more, you can help 3 people today. Help somebody who's asking a question in the chat. Help somebody who's, maybe a little stuck and you're a little bit ahead of them. And, we really want to shout out to you as well. I know that you've been sticking with your operating rhythm, and you're following Millie Mills as well, and doing your go live sessions and placing trades in such a short space of time. Again, we have India under Nikki Networks, a brilliant leader to those that she's introduced, literally handheld, showing them, making sure they're not left behind. How many of you joined and, you don't even, you're like, what's going on? And you feel a little stuck. Right? And so it's good that we have a community where we can really support and help people. Remember, guys, closed mouths do not get fed. All right. So shout out to India, who's also hitting her daily targets every day as well. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We have Team to Tender. Absolutely incredible. So we have Florence and Valentine consistently plugging into the sessions. Being coachable, copying and pasting those trades. And also as well, we know Valentine has still had to overcome certain handles and still making sure that you're doing, committed to following the system without any excuses. So shout out to you, Valentine. I love our over 50s club. If you're currently over 50 and you're not linked in with Auntie Anne and the over 50s club, please DM her on Discord to add you to the over 50s club. I am not in it. I'm not allowed in it. I don't have the right requirements. I've heard they're checking IDs. And so Auntie Anne is very strict. You have to be 50 and over. But we have Yvonne, who's always giving value to the team, dropping those daily mindsets. She's also done some IG lives. Congratulations to you, Yvonne. I've seen a few of them. They are very, very powerful. I know Tosin is also extremely proud of you. And really just getting yourself into the advanced training and doing some stuff there last minute. So shout out to you. And also Funke over 50s as well, joined on the Elite Academy 6 months ago and now trading all 3 of those platforms. So Funke, shout out to you. And then went into ECX, opened the store, 3 weeks of starting and already having orders coming in. So well done for you as well. Especially we know you got your crypto wallet now and you are doing very, very good. So 6 weeks in, and you are now doing what it is that you need to do. So shout out to you. Team Favor, we've got Joy for consistent profits and going on go live. Shout out to you, Joy. Following the system and sticking to your trading plans. And also Esther for building and launching her ECX store. We celebrate you, especially with the challenges that you have and the signal problems in Nigeria. You haven't given up. You're still joining the educator sessions at 2 a.m. And that's absolutely incredible to see you doing that. Of course, Brother Loveday, always helping the entire team. I think I've seen him on here as well. I know that he's always supporting, always helping people if it's a query on DCX. I heard you're a little DCX master, HFX, just always supporting and helping others. And now the 5 a.m., doing 5 a.m. trainings as well, which is amazing to see all of that. I personally want to shout out to Angelina. Angelina is constantly helping people all the time. I don't know if she's on this call right now. Shout out to Angelina. Always, just even if it's a question that somebody has, she's there to support, there to help. And so I just want to let Angelina know that I definitely appreciate you. Now let's get on to the business side, guys. Let's see what's good. So just before this call, we got Shanike, P150. Congratulations, Shanike. Let me see if she's on the call. Congratulations to you. You have helped 3 individuals to start their journey here, and we celebrate you. We literally celebrate you, girl. I know that, you've been really sticking by Nikki Networks, and helping her and just following the system, taking the information and really running with it. We also have my homegirl, Nadika, team Nakota. Shout out to you. I missed somebody, but I'm going to come back to him in a minute. Some of you may have seen his screenshot, but I'm going to come back to him last. Nadika, big up yourself. P600, girl. We celebrate you. It's a big deal. You've now helped a small village, girl. 12 people under your wing, and you are doing an amazing job. Congratulations to you, Nadika. It is a big deal. We also have Jermaine Williams, all right, P150. This guy was like, yo, I come into trade. I didn't come into and he is now a P150. Couldn't help himself but to help other people when he saw that this platform was working, was not going to stay selfish and only keep it to himself. Who else do we have? I wonder. The record breaker, KD and P600 in only 5 days. Now, I am in this girl's group chat, and I'm telling you now, guys, this woman is putting in the work, sacrificing sleep. She is constantly on the go. And she's made a decision that she just wanted to, she knew she was coming in to break records. And so she did. She broke the P150 record, and we celebrated her in the week. And now she's come and broken the P600 record all in 1 week. So that's an extra $600 free money every single month, $150 a week to you, honey, just simply for sharing the message and putting a few people on the call. So that is, that said, I'm super proud of you all. Now, I want to big up Nicholas Lee. I know us Jamaicans have a bag of different names. This gentleman has not been in I think it's 2 days. £10 in an account, flipped. Oh, we can't talk about that. We're recording. Past profits do not equate to future success. We're not here to guarantee income. No income claims. But there was 10 cheeseburgers that was then able to be converted to over 100 cheeseburgers that we were able to go to McDonald's and say, hey, cheeseburgers! The cheeseburger town is out. So we shout out to you. Who said you had to have a lot of money in order to do this business? You listen. You didn't even watch the videos. You just simply copied what your mentor told you. Shout out to Kimberly as well for mentoring this amazing gentleman who just followed the blueprint. Followed the blueprint. All right. Followed the blueprint. All right. So here we have it, guys. I'm going to talk to you now. Now put a 7 in the chat, right? Put a number 7 in the chat if you're making money right now. Put a 7 in the chat if you're making money right now. Because there's a lot of people that's new. There's a lot of people joining the family, right? But I want you to see that this thing works, right? This thing works. And we can overcomplicate it, or we can really simplify it and break it down. The simple thing is you can open a trading account. You can copy and paste the trades from Discord, copy and paste the trades from Millie Mills, Matty Pips, whoever you want to follow, without even watching any videos, and simply make money. Or you can decide to open your mouth and say, I'm not going to make any money until I've watched every single video, until I understand everything. Success is a choice. Success is a choice. Now, there's a speed situation that's attached to success. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to go as fast as Cadian. You don't have to go as fast as, or take your time as somebody else. It's up to you. But then what you must not do, guys, is you can't get angry at someone for putting in the work that you were not willing to do. You got to accept that this is where I am because this is what I'm choosing to do. I'm choosing to watch all 725 videos in the I Am Academy before I press the button and make money, because it makes me feel comfortable to be able to do that. So it's a choice. You come in, you want to do all your learning first, you're going to be here for 2 years making no money because you can't get through all that material. Or you can learn and earn, or you can earn before you learn. But it's a choice. The launch document is there telling you step by step exactly what to do, right? Step by step. So the first thing I want you to do, ladies and gents, is to set a goal. What is it that you want this week? What is it that you want this week? Set the goal. Most of you joined this platform to make money, yes or yes? If you joined this platform to make money, put an M in the chat. I just want to check that we're all, we're all on one accord, right? We have to be all on one accord. Because when I first started, guys, I'm not going to lie, right? I had a goal. And all I wanted to do was just make £30 a day. That's it. If I could make £30 a day, I was good. What's your goal? How much do you want to make in a day? Like, you just joined. How much do you want to make trading in a day? Don't say to yourself, I want to come in today and I want to make £500 in a day. How much do you want to make today? What's your goal look like this week? Don't tell me about the end of the year. What does your goal look like this week? Because you have to have a goal, guys. You got to have a goal. And for me, £30 a day, trading for 5 days, that's $150 a week. That's $600 a month. I can afford to pay the monthly and still have change. A skill set, guys. A skill set that I didn't know nothing about. Some of us give ourselves the wrong expectation. Some people come in and want to make $1 million in their first month. Last week I had someone who joined, no trading experience, in the whole week made £400 and quit. Said it wasn't enough. Let me just drink my drink while you lot deep that. Put a 7 in the chat if just using HFX, you can make £30 a day. Put a 7 in the chat if just by using HFX, you can make £30 a day. So why aren't you doing it? Because maybe you haven't set that goal for yourself. Maybe you're not plugged into the sessions. Maybe you're trying to do too much at once. Because if you make £30 a day, would this investment actually be worth it? Just £30 a day. Now, after you do your £30 a day, right, because you don't have this business, right? Now, if you want to get to a goal fast, guys, right, we're going to talk about timing. Then you're going to go all in. You're going to put in the hours. But this business does not have to be draining. It doesn't have to be so exhausting. How long does it take to make £30 on HFX? I had somebody say to me, Nikki, you spend so much of your time building the business. Do you even trade? I said, bro, how long does it take to trade? I make my percentage and I'm done. I'm not sitting there staring at charts all day. The most time-consuming bit is helping other people. How many minutes does it take to make £30 a day? How much time on HFX would it take you to make that £30? Because if you only had that goal, £30, £30, £30, £30. Now, I see someone said just need more help. So I'm not going to target you, Sonia, right? I'm just going to say, who did you reach out to? Did you go on to Matty Pips at 4 a.m. and say, listen, I'm going to study this because I want help? Did you come onto the trading sessions? Are you doing what you can to get yourself the help that you need? Because listen, one of the things that a lot of people say, and I heard this in another chat, the person who joined me, they're not helping me trade. They're not here to help you trade. They're here to bring you in so you can help yourself to trade. This is an online university. You are an entrepreneur now. This is not, we're not your bosses. All right, so we want to teach you how to be a boss. You're not an employee here. No one is going to tell you what to do. And this is about the growth mindset versus the fixed mindset that someone has to tell you. We've been so used to people telling us what to do that if we don't get told what to do, we don't move. So no one's going to tell you what to do. You have to tell you what to do. Go live is what you're paying for. You're not paying for Jackie who brought you in. You're not paying for Bill who brought you in. You're paying the go live session. Shout out to Chigs. I brought him in. He was making more money than me in trading. Why? Because whilst I was busy doing all this, he was busy plugging into the system. He was busy watching the go live. If he was waiting for me to teach him to trade, he'd be broke. Because I didn't have the mindset for it. I was busy waiting like, okay, so maybe if do you want me to tell you the truth, guys? I didn't have no money to trade, and we didn't have HFX back then. We just had harmonic scanner. There was no HFX money in minutes. It was harmonic scanner. And I didn't have no money to fund my account. I did not have no money to fund my account. So you know what I did? I brought in 30 people to get $1,000 a month. So I had little money to put in my account because I was broke. But thank God for Christopher Terry that we have that option. If you go to Oxford and you do a 2,600 trading course there for a week, they're not allowing you to refer someone so you could get little money. This platform is an absolute lifesaver for those that actually follow the system. So you have yourself a goal. And then you stick to it, whatever it is, but it doesn't have to drain you. It doesn't have to be something that drains you. You can literally do HFX, 10 minutes, make your £30. And then guess what happens? After you do that a little while, guess what you do? You put it up. You say £50 a day. Then you say £100 a day. As you master your skill, you then start to increase your goal. Don't come in trying to make millions in your first month. Greed only leads to losses. Greed leads to losses. So what is your goal? Have you set your goal? Are you sticking at your goal? Let me tell you this, guys. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you because you guys know I'm transparent like that. I am not perfect. I work on my skill sets every single day. Me, you all know I have a working relationship with technology, right? I wouldn't say I'm I see other girls that are in this platform that, they do the makeup and they look the part. They have all these fancy TikTok gadgets on their face. I am not the best at the technology stuff. I'm not the best trader. I'm not the best networker, but do you know what I am? I'm consistent. And that's one thing that they can't beat me on. Because no matter what, I keep showing up. No matter what, I follow my blueprint. I follow the plan. Consistency will give you results that perfection never will. Consistency will give you results that perfection never will. Because right now, they're trying to perfect to make 1,000 a day. I'm consistent. You got to be consistent. Right? So I want you to understand that there's no perfection. Stop trying to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. Work on being consistent. Work on keep turning up. Work on keep putting yourself in the environment that's going to help sustain the goals that you have. Is the goals that you're saying out your mouth aligned to the actions that you take every day? Or are you busy blaming other people? I'm going to talk the things right now. I'm even getting distracted from my notes. I'm going to talk the things right now because we celebrated some people on there, and I noticed some people, they're sitting there like this. I'm like, shout out to this one who's overcome. Shout out to Olivia. It's her last week at work. This girl only joined September. She quit her job. Shout out to Olivia. We're super fired up for you. Yo, I want to do a praise break right now. I'm gassed for you, girl. I know you were working in Costco. You hated that job. A mother of two wanting to get out of that job. And now she's quit her job. Some of you are so stuck in your own self that other people's success disturbs your spirit. How can you not celebrate someone that's put in the work? You see someone get promoted in a group chat, and because it's not a trade that's going to make you money, you stay quiet. Let me give you a secret to this success, ladies and gentlemen. The more you celebrate others is the more it attracts back to you. So you see, the reason why you don't see the success is because the little things, the TNTs, the tiny noticeable things are not being followed because you were taught to compete, not to celebrate. We were taught to compete, not to celebrate. Now, the reason why you slow down is when you can't celebrate. Let me give you this clue. You see, the more you celebrate others is the more that comes back to you. This is why I see Auntie Anne so blessed. This is why Auntie Anne gets blessings upon blessing. Because this woman celebrate. And Anastasia, I see some of these people celebrate people like it's their mama. Celebrate people like it's their daddy. That's why they stay blessed. You see, some of us think it's the copy. We're the copy and paste. It's not the copy and paste. It's your mind. Why is it that we had so many sevens? Why is it so many people are making money? Same system, same technology, same amount of hours, same educators. The only different variant is you. We always want to blame other people, but it's not other people, it's you. Because right now we're seeing momentum. I make some money. Shout out if y'all make money right now. Money I make. Money up. Yo, me say money, turn up right now. Signal le playing, me say signal le playing. Hey! Me feel happy like say me get a visa today. And that me for tell you no. Sorry, the colloquial comes out. What I was trying to say is, there is a lot of money being made right now, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're not making money right now, it's you. It's not the system. It's not like back in the day where we just had harmonic scanner. We have HFX making money in minutes, educators that are telling you when to press the button, but you're too tired to stay up for Matty Pips at 4 a.m. But you're at work at 5 p.m. when Millie's on. So when are you going to do it then? Oh, the baby father upset you so you can't bother to trade. Why did the baby father upsetting you make you mash up your money? How are you going to damage yourself? Like... Let me stick to the notes, because this is getting out of hand. Okay, let me tell you this, guys. How many of you have been told, that this thing is a scam? Put a 1 in the chat. How many of you been told that this is a flop, it's going to fail, blah, 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 blah? How many of you been told that? So, every single time you don't do what you're supposed to do you know that you're going to give the satisfaction to the people that have said that this doesn't work? Do not give them the satisfaction. Don't give them the satisfaction. The thing is, the people that say it don't work, it's not that it doesn't work. It's they don't work. Them lazy in the backside. Them no one get up. Me move my back foot. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go deep on this call, because you guys know I'm feeling myself right now. Let me tell you this, guys. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth right now. You said at the beginning of January that things were going to be different. Why ain't you doing different? You said at the beginning of January, we're 25 days in right now. Have you done different? You broken them resolutions already. You said you was going to be more consistent. You said you were going to do things different this year. And if you're on this call and you're like, I'm just new. I ain't done nothing yet. I'm just new. Let me tell you this. Remember this call. It's recording. So you're going to be able to watch it back if you do slip into that, right? This is all going to be relevant. It's either you're going through it now, you've been through it, you're going to help someone who's going through it, or you're about to go through it. So this call is very relevant for you guys. I want you to pay attention. You said things were going to be different. You were praying. You were saying shalahalabas. You were there talking, asking the Holy Spirit to send you that thing. You were saying, listen, I need a change. I can't live this broke pocket life no more. I can't do it. And now you get it because it's just cheap, just £200, £300. You don't take it seriously. Listen, do you know that this is a privilege to be in this environment? A privilege to be around people that are making 6, 7, 8 figures. Like to have Jason Brown be present with us on Saturday. This is never heard of for people like you and I. When you were growing up, when our parents were growing up, did we have multi-millionaires teaching us blueprints? That you can have someone who's made, like when have you met rich people that are willing to teach you how to be rich? This opportunity makes any background, anyone, any around the world be rich. You just have to be coachable to the system. Anyone around, you could be an ex-drug dealer. You could be black, white, purple, orange, green. Doesn't matter what country you're from. Doesn't matter what race you are, your sexuality. It doesn't matter about none of that. Your past background, your blood type. It doesn't matter about your skill. Nothing. All it matters is that you just have a hunger to win and to win big. This opportunity is changing lives. Now you have a choice whether to watch it change other people's lives, and then you're going to be like, we can't celebrate them, because, all them I make money, and me now make no money. All them everybody I make money, and me just there, I sit down and me I trade 0.01, and everybody I trade big thing. Stop looking and comparing to everybody else's trades. That's what's going to keep you in bondage. How do you know how long they've been in? How do you know how much they got in their trading account? And then guess what you do? You let the group chat mash you up now. So you're like, yeah, I trade my little money again. No, let me over leverage. Let me just do a big 0.5 or let me do a 1.0 because me want to make money like them. Yeah, and then mash up your account. Don't put your hat where your head can't reach or whatever the saying is. Wanna know what me I talk about? Yeah? Let me tell you this, guys. Stay in your lane. Stop comparing and then you get disgruntled. No one is better than no one out here. Let me tell you this. You see, when I hit that first chairwoman, everyone's like, let me tell you this, Nikki. No one's ever hit chairwoman before, and you hit it in record time. You hit it in only 1 year, 10 months. I said, I didn't hit it in only 1 year, 10 months. I've been suffering for 10 years. I've been doing the work for 10 years behind the scenes before I joined this. So you guys see Cadian come in for 5 days and see that she hit in 5 days. She didn't hit in 5 days. This woman's been preparing her whole life for this. You don't know what she went through before she came in here. And people can't celebrate her because how come I bet she got help. No, she didn't. I bet someone placed people under her. No, they didn't. All of a sudden, you want to try talking about people. How come they're getting advancements? How come they're getting little? You have the bad mind spirit in you. We need to shake it out. I want to get the little salt, something, and rebuke some things, Pandis Yakalia. May I tell you, they don't have to get me to get my prayer bells out. Rebuke that little nasty spirit. We need to be working on one accord. Angelina, bust a prayer for us. We need to be working on one accord. Moving together in unison. That's what brings momentum. People moving together in unison. And the minute we have the weak links, that's where it all starts going pear-shaped. We need to celebrate each other. One team, one vision, one goal, because every single one of us is going to get there. Every one of us is going to get there. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. The only way you don't get there is if you quit. So you have to celebrate other people like it's you. Listen, that's why this pandemic is mad. Because when we used to have these events, we used to celebrate like crazy. We'll be jumping. If you guys see on my Instagram where we had the events, we would celebrate like crazy for other people, crying tears for other people. Because when we hear their story, it touches our heart, but it also encourages. If they can, I can too. Get into a spirit of celebrating other people. Be grateful for other people. Because it's that bad mind spirit that's holding some of you back. You see someone, you see the chat go off and you look and you see it's not a trade. It's someone say you just closed back your phone. Bad mind. How can you see someone coming there after 5 days and smash it? You couldn't even do it. And you can't even say congratulations. Only need salt and vinegar dash pan no. Mighty. I'm there celebrating with this girl like it's my life. And I'm seeing some of you read the message and can't even say congratulations. Well done. You've inspired me. Let's get into this. We're supposed to be all of us together. All of us together. Don't allow your lack of results to stop you celebrating somebody else. Because maybe the people that you're bad-minding over, you should be learning from them. You should be friending them up. Say, hey girl, I see you just come in. Talk to me. What did you do? Learn from the thing that it is that you seem to not want to embrace. Learn from it. Listen, I know for a fact, guys, I'm going to tell you this, right? I'm going to tell you this. Let me tell you this. Not everyone likes me, and that's fine. I am so comfortable with that. As a mentor, I'm not here for you to like me. I'm here for you to make money. I'm here for you to grow. I'm here for you to grow and make money. Because if you didn't need a mentor, God help me. Let me tell you guys something very, very nicely. Your mentor is there to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Your mentor is supposed to make you arrive at a position that you couldn't arrive at yourself. If you only want to listen to you, why are you here looking for mentorship? Mentorship is the shortcut to success. Your mentor is going to tell you things, mistakes that they made, so you don't duplicate those mistakes. How do you think the system came about? How many of you like Discord? How many of you thought, oh, I've never heard of this app before? Why are we not on WhatsApp? Why are we not on Telegram? You know why? We learned the hard way. They hacked us in there. So sometimes we have to go through the bad to get something greater. Blueprint. So you see, sometimes the thing that you're looking and think you take it for granted, you don't even know how we arrived at that position. But what if I quit when we got hacked on Telegram? What if I quit? Who remembers that day? Mighty. All of a sudden we see people jumping in our chat, sending pure naked picture. We said, Lord Jesus, we're dead now. We have to run out of that chat. All the Christians are praying, shaking their tambourine. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. We had to say prayer. Remember the Sunday prayer session? Oh, we were talking in tongues. Auntie Anna to talk in tongues after that hacking. But we had to go through something in order to get something greater. So when you have a lesson, take it as a lesson. It's not time for you to quit. It's not time for you to quit. It's time for you to push forward. A lesson is just a feedback that maybe you need to work on something. That's all it is. That's all it is. So winning takes adjustments, guys. And if you don't adjust, you're not going to see win. Winning takes adjustments. You gotta be willing to adjust away from what it is that you're doing right now in order to win big. And you see, ego is what gets in the way of progression. Humble yourself. Humble yourself, guys. Because I tell you this, I'm going to be straight with you. You see, in this business, it's different from the corporate world. It's different from any kind of thing you've seen before. In this business, what happened in the past don't matter. So same like how, your past offenses, what you did before doesn't matter. Like, your criminal record, all that doesn't matter. You know what else don't matter? Your Oxford degree. Your university degree doesn't matter here either. Right? None of the highty-tighty thing. When you got 5 bonuses at work 10 years ago, you're the top person in your job, in your corporate work. None of that matters. All of those things don't matter, guys. That doesn't impress me. I tell you that. None of that impresses me. That ain't going to impress MetaTrader 4. No pocket options. No Vide Forex. You think you can look at your trading account and say, Vide Forex, me just finished my degree in Oxford. None of that matters. You know what happened to me? When I came in and saw Shabazz Ahmed, 19, I think it was 20-something years, 19 years old or 21 years old, I saw Shabazz making 10,000 a month. And you know what sick my stomach? I heard this brother say he never went to school. He never went to college. He never went to university. And he was making 10 times the amount I was. I had to humble myself and say, maybe I got this thing wrong. They told us school, college, uni, get a good job. But this guy, yes, he had a stammer as well. Marga little thing as well. If you want to see the little boy. And he couldn't even talk. And I'm like, hold on. This brother. And you see, I had to humble myself. Because I had an ego, guys. I thought that I was coming from the corporate world. I had this anointing over me. But I had to realize that this man has done something that I haven't achieved. So I have to pay attention to him. Right now, I speak to that brother every day. And every day he gives me more nuggets, feeds my spirit, helps me to make things better for you guys. Sometimes you got to take away your own judgments and look at the results. Do they have the results that you want? If they have the results that you want, then maybe you need to pay attention to them. Maybe you need to find out what they're doing. But let me tell you this. You see, when you're selfish, guys, when you're selfish, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Now, I'm not talking about bringing people in here. I'm talking about serving the system. We have one goal. We are a collective. Everyone together as a collective. Now, you see someone ask a question in the chat and you know the answer, but you can't be bothered to type the answer. Oh, somebody else will do it. You know, the bulk of successful people's decisions is always from a collective. It's not about self. In this business, you help somebody get what they want. You in turn will get what you want. So let's say you're constantly, like we shout out to Egle earlier, constantly helping other people. People visibly see you always helping other people. Do you think maybe one day you type in the chat, guys, I need some help? You think other people are going to jump to your help? But do you think if every single time you type in the chat, it's about you, people are going to help you? Because they see you're selfish. You only think about self. This is not a place where you just think about self. Each one teach one. Because if not, you wouldn't be on this call now. If not, you wouldn't go in the beginners class. If not, you wouldn't be with Matty Pips making money. Do you think Matty Pips is a chairman 100? He's also a trader. He's teaching the whole of the academy how to trade. Every single one of us need to work together to get to the goal, the one vision. That's it. So what part do you play? Whether you're going to be helping a bag of people come in or whether you're going to be supporting the existing system. You see, too many people, what they do is they're like, oh, I'm going to another team. I'm going somewhere else. I see on Instagram, other people look like they're making more money. You see the little green eye where you think that the grass is green on the other side, the little green eye monster comes out. Yeah, that's what's going to make you salt. Let me tell you this, guys. People only put on social media what they want you to see. So be careful. Wealthier World is hands down the best organization, hands down. No boy, no girl can chat to our system right now. Let me tell you that in my mother tongue. We created this system from beginning to end. And is it perfect? No. But guess what? It is doing so good. We're seeing people have results. They're quitting their jobs. They're trading within 2 days. No one can tell me that we are not the best organization. And let me tell you this. We are the biggest organization in Europe with the most females. I'm going to come to us females. And you know what happens with females? If we can have a big organization with females where the bagger chattings, the isms and schisms, and the men, they know because they're just going to laugh, especially if they got wives, they're not going to say nothing. But the men know that when there's a bag of women together, it's pure and all these little chattings going on behind the background. And we are the biggest female organization in Europe, hands down right now, and we are killing it right now. So you let someone whisper in your ear on Instagram and tell you about, oh, come over to our team, open a new account, use a different card, no one will find out, then I'm going to shut your account down. It's illegal to move to another team. Let me just tell you that now. Don't get licky. Remember how you got here. Let me tell you, I'm going to pray right now over Cadian, Carol, all of those of you that have come in and in a short space of time, you've brought a lot of people in. Let me tell you this, I'm going to pray over you guys that those people don't start getting introduced to other chairmen and think, oh, they've been in longer. Let me go snake Cadian. Let me go snake Carol and go and find a system that's already done because she's just starting up. Let me tell you this. Greed will kill your purpose. When I first started, I had to start from somewhere. We all have to start from somewhere. And instead of complaining about your mentor or the system, what we need to do is be a part of the solution. Be a part of the solution. Stop running looking to water somebody else's house. The grass is greener wherever you water it. So be careful. Let me tell you right now, Wealthier World's name is on fire. Do you not see who I'm rolling with? Shabazz Ahmed and Jason Brown, Chairman 750. You can't even get no higher than my connections, fam. And what, you want to go run into... Listen, they're going to make me stutter. Where's my drink? Hold on. I need a musician. Boom, 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 boom. You know them little... Listen to me, guys. Let me give you guys a warning. You're going to get so good. We're going to train you up so good. You're going to be making so much money that part of your brain is going to make you get an ego that you think you can leave and do it without us. That's how good we're going to make you get. Now, you're going to have to control that egotistic part of your brain and think that you did it all by yourself. You didn't do it with a system. You didn't do it with help of the person that gave you the link. But we're going to teach you. We're going to make you so good that you're going to think you can leave and do it by yourself. And I've seen it happen so many times. Shout out to all of you on the call right now that have come back home. We welcome you back home. And we'll always welcome you back home. We always welcome you back home. But why? Listen, prevention is better than cure, guys. There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there. Otherwise, they'll be chairman 1 million. How come? How come your girl is the highest female chairwoman in Europe? If there was better out there, then surely they'll be bigger, isn't it? Success leaves clues. How many people right now do these people that you're saying that you're going to run to, how many 6, 7, 8-figure earners have they created in the past? So let's really get it right here. We are a collective. We are unified. We're not letting no one come in and damage what we have built here. We're going to help each other. You see someone drop a message in the group, we help each other. Now, for those of you that are platinum leaders, you hit platinum 150, you're now responsible for those 3 people. To make sure, not that they're trading, to make sure that they're plugged in. You're not responsible for them trading. You're responsible for them to be plugged in. Meaning, are you on the 7 o'clock? Are you on the 5 o'clock with Millie? Are you on the harmonics? Your job is to make sure they have access to the information. Your job is not to teach them everything. Otherwise, Christopher Terry will be paying you as an educator. And the last time I checked, you weren't. Why would you want someone who just came in to teach you when you have a 7 and 8-figure trader that's there ready to teach you? That makes no sense. Success leaves clues, and we get answers from people that have the results that we want. I want to make it absolutely clear. The person that brought you in is not here to teach you to trade. They're here to show you direction. You know, today I saw 5 people in group chats ask for the copy and paste trades and for Zoom links. Now, we have 2 things going on here. Number 1, they're not plugged in. They don't know where to find it for themselves. But if you give it to them, what happens is they keep asking. But what we do is we don't just give it. We teach people where to find it themselves. We are here to empower people, not make them disabled. So if they come to you and they ask you for a link, guess what happens? They're going to keep asking you for the link. But if you say, look, here is where the link is, they can empower themselves. They can now be empowered to go to get it where it is all the time. Our job is to give direction, show people how to be independent for themselves so they know what it is that they're doing. Now, you brought somebody into this business, you can help them to be independent, or you're going to keep them stagnant and disable them because they're going to keep running to you every time. The answers are in our faces, but maybe we just don't know where to look. So we need to now point people in the direction. Point people in the direction where they're going to get their answers from. That does a better service to that person. So now they don't have to keep asking all the time. But you see, and I'm going to say this now, but it takes a real bigger person to think about the collective and not about themselves. Those of you that are about to do beginners class, you can jump on the beginners class now. This will be recorded. So this is recorded. So I will send the rest of this. I'm going to wrap up very soon. All right, 10 minutes and we're done. So jump on your beginners class, guys. Now, there's a lot of different things that can distract us here in the academy, right? Now, as you can agree, when you come in, there's so many things. There's so many things that can distract you. So you've got the HFX, FRX, DCX. You're then trying to, fiddle around with your broker account. You're trying to get it all sorted, right? And we'll all agree that sometimes it takes a little while, especially if you don't understand it. It can take a while, the verification and all of that kind of stuff, right? So at first it can be a little bit fiddly, all right? It can be a little bit fiddly at first, but I want to encourage you, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. The chats are there to ask questions. Use the chats. Send screenshots to the chat. So guys, I'm a little bit stuck here. Someone will always help you. Do not sit in silence or stagnant because you're scared to ask. Always ask. Ask in the group chats. That's what they're there for, right? But you see, one of the things that is my thing, right? And I see it all the time, guys. And that is the people that are asking the questions are usually the people that are not plugged in, because all the answers have been given already. Now, there's so many skill sets that you can acquire here. The skill set of trading, the skill set of inviting people onto the call, the skill set of presenting, the skill set of running calls. There's so many different skill sets. But do you know the most important skill set, guys? One of the most important skill sets that will take you places that none of those skill sets will actually give you. The most important skill set is listening, paying attention, because it will save you so much time. It will save you so much time and it will be able to help you. Listening will get you into rooms. It will take you places that talking never will. Can you listen to the clues? Can you join the calls? Hear the direction? Read the launch document. If you don't know the launch document out your head, read it from head to toe, because you'll be like, oh my God, the question I asked, it was actually there. Take your time and go through the stuff. We have sections in Discord that tells you HFX, DCX, ECX. Somebody messaged me at 2:00 in the morning asking me about a broker account. And it's not the first time. It's happened multiple times. Now, I just want to make it absolutely clear. That's not acceptable. You wouldn't message anybody at 2:00 in the morning like that. Now, so you can message the group chat at 2:00 in the morning. I had someone ring me at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. And when I didn't answer, they left a voice note telling me, Nikki, you need to call me right now. It's urgent. I need to know how to buy Bitcoin. What? Guys, I'm if I tell you. I'm if I tell you. It's urgent, Nikki. It's urgent, Nikki. 3 a.m. I need to buy Bitcoin urgently. Listening. We do the calls every day telling you how to buy Bitcoin. The DCX Academy tells you. The section in Discord tells you. It's in the launch document. We really have to listen. Pay attention. But if we can apply these 3 words, guys, and this is from Nate Samuels, Chairman 250. He says humbleness, gratefulness, and truthfulness. Humbleness, gratefulness, and truthfulness. Like, guys, I'll tell you the truth. I wasn't listening to Shabazz at first because I wasn't humble. I thought I knew more than him. I was doing my own system. I weren't following his system. I was like, this little mug, a little, never had a job. Brother can't teach me nothing. I wasn't humble. We have to be humble. We have to realize that despite the messenger, they have the results that I want. Doesn't mean they're better than you. It doesn't mean that they're, more special than you. It just means that they're a little bit ahead of the game and that we can learn from. Grateful. I mean, it stands like, that person that made £400 and quit. That was £400 you didn't have last week. We have to stay great. Even if you're trading how many of you traded 0.01 and you made like £2 or £1.50 and you're embarrassed to send it to the group because you can see other people making more? Don't be. We celebrate you just as hard as we celebrate someone who's made their first 1,000 or 10,000 because it's all a progress. Be grateful because that 10p that you flipped into £2 would have never been £2 in the bank account. You've learned a skill set to make money from money. That's enough to celebrate. You didn't know that before you came in. Someone's like, I haven't learned my, I don't know if Kay's on the call still, but Kane goes, Nikki, I don't know nothing. All I know is that with the harmonic scanner, you buy when it's low, you sell when it's high. The Bitcoin wallet is dcx.com and crypto.com. And, this is how you buy. This is how you do the stop losses and the take profits. And also, you go in Discord and then you welcome them. But I don't really know nothing. I said, you've been in one day and you've told me all that. You know more than what you actually give yourself credit for. You do know, because that's what the system does. The system gives you the information, so you don't even realize how much you know until you start teaching other people. You're like, hold on, I didn't even realize I knew all that. You do know. So that's why we have to be careful what we say out of our mouth, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. So we have to really be careful what comes out of our mouth and give ourselves credit. Be grateful for what we have, but give ourselves credit for what it is. And that's the truthfulness. The truth is you are doing more than what you think you are. The truth is that this opportunity works. The truth is that people are making a lot of money. The truth is that you have two sides to this business as well as an online shop. The truth is the reason why you're where you're at right now is because of the choices that you've made. That's the truth. So if you're not happy with where you are, then you've got to make different choices. I'm hearing people staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning because they want to trade with Matty Pips. They're choices that they made. I'm seeing people on their lunch break at work joining trading sessions. That's the choices that they make. So where you are right now is based on the choices that you are currently making. It's nobody else's fault, babes. It's not your mentor's fault. It's not the system's fault. It's your fault. So now we have to make a decision on what we want. Remember what I said at the beginning? What's your goal? And then we have to make the choices that back up the goal. That's the truth. Your mentor's there to tell you the truth. And this is what I'm teaching the leaders. When people come to you and you ask them the question, so how much money have you made? Don't say, how are you doing? Because everyone's going, oh yeah, I'm fine. No, how much money have you made? Because you came here to make money. If you're not making money, it means you're not taking advantage of the system. So you shouldn't be telling me you're good if you're not making money. So we got gratefulness and then we've got deludedness, right? You've got to really understand what you're doing here. Now, some people are going to be a little bit slower and that's fine, right? We persevere. But that's if you're happy with where you are. You've got to say, look, I've had someone that says to me, Nikki, I just want to learn. I don't want to trade. I'm happy to pay every month for 6 months. I just want to take it all in and learn. That's fine. Because now we have that expectation. I know how to mentor you. But if you come into me and go, Nick, I'm a single mom. I got no money. I'm joining on my last money. I barely got money to put in my trading account. I'm going to mentor you like the situation you told me. I'm going to say, girl, have you put people on the call? Because if you ain't got no money to put in your trading account, you need to hit P600. You shouldn't be going to sleep. How are you going to be sleeping broke with your purse empty? You should not go to bed with your wallet on your purse empty. You should be picking up them phones, calling everyone you know to get on this opportunity call. You don't have to have the results. You've seen it right there. People are making money. But I'm not forcing you to do that. I lost a few people at that point. They hung up the call. That's fine. We went down to 125. Perfect. I'm doing the job right. I don't expect them all to stay. If your situation requires you to come out your comfort zone, that's what you need to do. Stop telling yourself, I don't do that and I can't do that. You have to decide what you want. You have to decide what you want. So I had to decide that I was going to start taking the clues from Shabazz. I had to drop the ego. You have to have the HGT, humbleness, gratefulness, truthfulness. And you have to accept the truth. The truth is not to hurt you. The truth is to grow you. It's to make you better, to see where the gaps are so you can push through. Now, how many of you right now want a new car? Type the car in the chat. Type the car in the chat that you want. And if you've already got the car, type that car in as well. Right? G-Wagon, Mini, Porsche. Right? Put them all in. What's the car? What car do you want? Because whatever vehicle you want right now, you do know that there's someone in this opportunity that has bought that car. I saw a Range Rover Evoque. Shout out to Auntie Anne. Give us a wave, Auntie Anne. You bought your Range Rover Evoque. I saw BMW. I'm seeing Audi. All these cars that you're putting here right now, I know that there's someone in this opportunity that has bought that car. I know. So what are we saying then? It's not just a hope or a dream. It's actually reality. It's already been done before. So that means it can be done. But guess what you need? In order to get the vehicle, you need to use the vehicle that's going to get you the vehicle. The vehicle is I am. The vehicle that you want is in the vehicle that you're in. You ain't going to get the vehicle by not using the vehicle. I am is a vehicle to your goals. It's right here, guys. Same if you want a house. How many bedrooms? What area? People are winning on a big level here. It's all available in this opportunity. Where in the world do you want to get that house? If you could live anywhere, where in the world would you live? Type in the chat. Where would that house be? That dream house. Where in the world would you get it? Where in the world? You could have that house anywhere in the world. Where would it be? Right? Because that house, in whatever part of the world, guess how you're going to get it? In Wealthier World. Wealthier World is going to help you get that house anywhere around the world. Wealthier World is going to get you that house in anywhere around the world. Understand, guys, that loyalty is royalty. I'm just going to drop that one. I'm not even going to go too far in it because I already touched on it already. Loyalty is royalty. Stay focused to the goal. Stay focused and loyal to the family. This is a family. This is how you're going to make it, guys. It's not your job that's going to make you a millionaire. This thing is blowing up right now. This is the season. We're in momentum. And what is momentum, guys? A group of people all going towards one goal. That's what momentum is. So if you're not seeing momentum, it means you're not around the group of people and you're not going against the own goal. You're busy going on your own direction. A group of people going together in one goal, that is what momentum is, guys. And we are in momentum right now. Can you not see how many people are joining the group chats? How many people are posting how much money they're making? So we need to understand that this is a collective thing. Every single one of us. Every single one of us, guys. Every single one of us. So I'm going to wrap up this call right now. And I heard something yesterday that I have to say it. I have to, because this is wild. This is wild. This is wild. So how many of you know, Polo, like Ralph Lauren, Polo, those different brands? How many of you know Polo? I know Faye was on the call. She must have heard it as well. How many of you know Polo? You know the brand Polo, yeah? Put a 1 in the chat if you know Polo. I heard this yesterday. I was like, I gotta tell you guys, this is deep. Right, so you guys know Polo, yeah? But you know the people that can't really afford polo and they go to the next one, USPA. Have you guys seen the USPA one? It's like the one where you can't afford polo. It looks like polo. It's got the little, you know, the sign with the polo sign on the horse. You know the sign, right? But it looks like it, but it's not it. It's called USPA. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Put a 2 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. It's the fake, basically, yeah? The USPA. USPA, you must know about brand. You gotta be careful because when you buy polo, some people will try to sell you USPA, right? And it's not polo, guys. Google it, you'll see. It's like a cow on a horse, but it's not the real polo. Bootleg, Marcia. Yes, it's the fake one. It's like you're buying Armani, but it says Parnani or something like that. Gucci and Poochie, basically, yeah? It's like, listen, Wealthier World is polo. Anywhere else is USPA, fam. So you don't understand right now that we are polo up in this thing. We are polo. Ain't no one. Listen, there's nothing out there, guys. There's nothing out there. Only Jody caught that. Like, allow it, Jody, man. You calling it out. It was an accident. I didn't mean to say that. Yeah? So it's important that we just stay focused to the goal. Keep working as a collective, you know. I love it when I see the results. Keep putting your results in the chats. Keep putting yourself in the chat. Ask yourself, if you're not getting the results that you can see other people getting, that you want, ask yourself, what am I missing? What part of the system am I missing? And we have to keep working in love, unity, guys. Love and unity. There's 3 things. Love, unity, and one more thing. Because you can have all the love, we can be unified, but if we don't do the last one, which is work, we ain't going to see the results. Now, when we all work together in unity, when I say unity, when we work together unity, we all get the same results, right? So if we love, we work in unity, but we don't work, we're all going to be broke together, right? And we love, we work together, and we have unity, and we work together, we're all going to be rich together. We're going to be wealthy together. So I don't know about you, but that's why I'm working, because I don't want the other one, right? So we have to have all 3, love, unity, and work. We got to put in the work. We got to do the work. Stay plugged into the system. Understand what calls are on at what time. I see some people like, yo, the HFX call. We don't have HFX calls on Monday. Right? So it's about understanding what's going on in the wealthier world, what our operating rhythms are. So for those of you that have a goal this year to be earning at least 10,000 a month, put a 1 in the chat. If your goal this year is at least 10,000 a month, put a 1 in the chat. And now I've concluded my notes. And so right now, I want you to write down on your bit of paper one thing that you know you need to work on personally to make sure that you earn at least 10,000 a month. What is that one thing? What is that one thing that you have to do in order to make that 10,000 a month? Now, I want to encourage each and every one of us right now because I'm super excited about what's happening. We haven't even started yet. Those of you that joined Jason Brown and I's call with Auntie Anne and Tosin on the weekend, you already heard him say we ain't even started yet. We haven't even began. We're still in our baby phases right now. But I'm excited because by the end of this year, we would have helped at least 100 people make at least 10,000 a month and 25 people earn 7 figures. Now, some people have already started doing that, and so we're grateful. We're already marking that off. We're already marking that off. And that's exciting. But so when people ask me, why I go so hard, why I do this is more than just money for me, guys. This is mission. This is purpose. This is my gifting. This is what I love. I love seeing people transform their life because I remember how low I was. And I remember what I needed. I remember what I needed. So I want you to understand that you have the power, not the person who brought you in, not me, not Christopher Terry. You have the power to unlock the key to the freedom that you want. And I also want to say this, guys. I want to say thank you to all of you that reached out to me over the last few days. You heard that, one of my friend's mum passed away. She was very close to me. It's like a second mum to me. And I took a couple of days just away from my phone to support and also to just reflect for myself. So I'm grateful for all the messages. I'm sorry I couldn't get back to everybody's message. But you know what got me through and got me to come through quicker was realizing the calling on my life. I can't afford to stay down too long because there are people depending on me to win. I can't afford to let my existing circumstances permanently destroy what we have got to do. That's no disrespect. It's not that I don't hurt. It's not that I don't miss or I won't have any feelings. But what I want you to understand is that there are choices that we have to make for the collective. So I want to thank you guys because you are part of my purpose. The mission is here, guys, to enrich, empower, and educate 1 million customers. So just like the way I can't afford to break down, you can't afford to break down. Who's depending on you? Who's depending on you to win so they can win? Can you imagine if I just said, and some of you would have been like, it's fine if I just said, oh, I'm down and out, I can't cope, I can't do it. Well, what's all that personal development you've been doing, Nikki? Does it mean I'm not human? No, but it means that I've learned to adapt, overcome, and win. And adapt quicker than I used to. I want you to take note. I will never tell you stuff that I don't do myself, guys. But the calling is big. The mission is bigger than me. It's bigger than you. This is about a collective momentum, a group of people going towards one goal together. You can't afford to quit. You can't afford to break down. You can't afford to let this break you. Don't let one moment make you have a bad life. One stop loss ruins your day. One bad day ruins your week. One bad week ruins your month. And before you look, years of pain and misery. Stop that cycle. Learn to adapt, overcome, and win quicker. So I want to just thank you guys. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your messages. I thank you for the love. I thank you for always joining the calls and, keeping the momentum going, because we can't have momentum without all of us working together. So I want us to wear the Wealthier World badge with pride, guys. Don't let no one step to you and tell you about it's a scam, it's a pyramid. You have to ask them the question. Ask them the question, how many people are making 100,000 months around your pyramid? Because yours sound like a pyramid. This ain't a pyramid because I don't have to bring people in. I can just trade and make money. I'm seeing people making thousands. How many people are you hanging around that's making thousands? We have to defend the badge. Don't let people make you feel scared. Don't let people make you feel ashamed. You got the freedom. You've unlocked the goal. You've unlocked the secret. Don't let anyone intimidate you because of their lack of knowledge. I want you to wear the Wealthier World badge with pride. Some of us should be posting on our social medias. Some of us should be screaming about it. Some of us have great results, but because of what people think, we keep our mouth quiet. How many of us know people in our phone book right now that would benefit from this opportunity? Wear the badge with pride, guys. I'm proud to be part of I Am Academy. I'm proud to be part of Wealthier World. I am proud to be a trader. I'm proud to be a network marketer. I'm proud to be living in my purpose right now. And I'm not going to let no one tell me nothing. That's how you have to defend it. When people talk about, oh, the system doesn't work. Yes, it does. Yes, it does work. How much money have you made? How much did you make in your job last month? Show me your trading account. Show me your bank account. Ask them back the questions. Don't let them intimidate you. How dare you ask me for my trading account? You show me your bank account and your savings account. Is it with Halifax? 0.01 interest. Sit on. Stand up for your business. Don't let no one intimidate you. They want to come chat to you. Sorry, you're talking to me. All the people I work with, they don't have a job, and you're working in Tesco and you're telling me that what I'm doing is a scam. Bruv, you're working in Tesco. You're working in Tesco. I'm not working in Tesco's. You're working in Tesco's and you're telling me it's a scam, bruv. What's your CEO's name? How much are they making and how much do you make? Defend your business. Don't let no one take it for no idiot. You know the right thing. You know you're in the right place. I did a video the other day saying I'm mini-M, all mini-M. Sometimes you have to get your ego out. Don't let no one intimidate you because you have the secret to this thing. And that's what I'm going to leave us with, guys. I want to tell you now, the special announcement is this. So we're going to be announcing a trading bootcamp, okay? So you need to look out for the trading bootcamp where I personally will be the sergeant. I won't be Mentor Nikki. I'm going to be Sergeant Nikki. And those of you that have been in the bootcamp, you already know what bootcamp is about. It's about making money. I'm going to be on your backs. I'm going to give you deadlines. I'm going to give you targets. We're going to be trading every day. The goal is to make money in that bootcamp, right? Now, there's limited spaces, and the only way you can apply once the flyer comes out, because when the flyer comes out, there's going to be set things that you'll have to do in order to apply. So you cannot apply now. You will need to be active, okay? So you cannot have your subscription inactive. You must have an active subscription, and then when the flyer comes out, you'll be able to apply. We're probably going to only have 50 slots. It's going to be really exclusive. It's going to be intimate with me, and I'm going to be giving you guys the trading bootcamp. So this is where we're going to be running through trades, reading candles, reading charts. We're going to be doing the whole of that. We're going to be trading every day. I'm going to be setting you guys tasks. We're going to have deadlines. We're going to be sharing each other's trading and screenshots, and we're going to be making money in that bootcamp every single day. Now, those of you that have been in the bootcamp, you guys already know what it's about. Some of you made a lot of money on the last bootcamp. Okay, so this is a money-making thing, and we're going to go extra fast. It is fast-paced. You know, you don't have to quit your job or anything like that. It does work around, you know, your work or whatever you currently do, but it does take dedication, all right? And so it's absolutely free. I'm not charging for it. It's just something that I do once a year to help some people to make some, you know, really fast money and to learn in a shorter space of time, all right? So look out for that flyer when it comes out. It's going to be trading. So we just had the building bootcamp, and I do want to celebrate the winners of that. And also celebrate the mentors that ran it. So we had Charmaine Carter, Amina Michelle, and also Nakota Francis. So shout out to you ladies that really ran that bootcamp. If you were in that bootcamp with them, they ain't got nothing on me. They were too easy on you guys, right? So I'm just letting you know, it'll be me I run things. I don't give no bag of chattings. You either get the thing done or you will be removed from bootcamp. Like, it is just that simple, right? We come to make money. So shout out to those leaders that run that bootcamp. And this will be the trading bootcamp. And you'll be able to come on, you'll learn so much, but you'll also be able to earn as well. So look out for that. Also as well, guys, we will be running opportunity calls every day. So you want to put somebody on 9 p.m. and also speak to your leaders. They'll have other calls going on as well as the 7 p.m. Tomorrow to Thursday, the HFX live trading as well. All the links will be in Discord, so you can find those and share those with any of your friends and family that want to come onto those calls. That's 7 p.m. Tuesday to Thursday, and every day up until Saturday, we will be having